Om Shanti. This is the Sakar Murli of the 20th of April 2023. Essence. Sweet children, the study that the Father teaches you is His mercy for you. You have awakened your fortune and come here in order to become deities in the future new world. Question. What promise have you children made in front of the Father? Answer. You have made this promise. Baba, you have come to make Barrett into heaven. We will follow your Srimat and become your helpers to change Barrett into heaven. We will become pure and make Barrett pure. Song. I have come having awakened my fortune. Om Shanti. You children heard a line of the song. Which school or university is this? The Godfatherly University. God the Father is teaching you. God speaks. The unlimited Father is called God the Father. A physical father would not be called God. All human beings call the one God, God the Father. He is the unlimited Father. It is God the Father who creates the whole world. Worldly children also have fathers whom they call Baba. This one is the unlimited Father from beyond this world. There are many physical Babas here. Each one of them has his own children. Therefore, you should definitely receive the inheritance from the unlimited Father. You have come here having created your fortune in order to claim the inheritance of unlimited happiness from the Father. Who is teaching you here? God speaks. There, human beings teach others to make them barristers, engineers, or doctors, etc. Here, the unlimited Father comes and teaches you. So, having created your fortune, you have come here. You are being made into deities from human beings. You know that the kingdom of deities is in Barrett alone. Barrett alone is the most ancient, the oldest land of all. There are 5 main continents and the number 1 is Barrett. When the people of Barrett were in the new world of Barrett, the deities used to rule. When it was the kingdom of Lakshmi and Narayan, this Barrett was new. There was just the land of Barrett. There were no other religions at that time. The deities were pure. The king and queen, Lakshmi and Narayan, were pure. Barrett was very wealthy. It was worth diamonds. Now that Barrett has become poverty-stricken, it is worth shells. There was no fighting or quarrelling in heaven. Barrett was viceless. At this time, when it is the Iron Age, Barrett is impure. There is so much sorrow. Who would make this Barrett into heaven once again? The Father explains. Having awakened your fortune, you have come here to change from human beings into deities. Only the unlimited Father makes you those. Human beings cannot grant salvation. Impure human beings cannot purify anyone. In heaven they would not call out, O purifier, come, because everyone there is pure. Barrett was ever happy, and it is the task of the Father alone to make Barrett ever happy once again. Barrett was Shiva. The Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul, is called Shiva. People celebrate his birthday in Barrett. Shiva, the Supreme Soul, who is the Father of all, comes and liberates everyone from sorrow. Everyone has forgotten that Father. That one Father is the bestower of peace and the bestower of happiness. Barrett was heaven. When you were pure, there was peace and also happiness. There was purity, peace and prosperity. Sannyasis adopted renunciation in order to help Barrett so that it could receive the power of purity. All human beings who indulge in vice go and bow down to them. Sannyasis support Barrett with the help of purity. No other land is as happy and pure as the land of Barrett was. The land of Barrett is remembered as the highest land of all. The Father alone makes Barrett new once again. Neither can any human being be called God, nor is God in everyone. However, everyone has 5 evil spirits in them. All of those 5 vices together are called Ravan. At this time it is Ravan's kingdom, and all are impure and vicious. In the Golden Age there was a pure household religion. They were completely viceless. Deities used to rule in Barrett. Now, according to the drama, Barrett has once again become old. The new world will definitely become old again. There was the kingdom of the one world almighty authority in Barrett. That was called heaven, and it was established by the unlimited Baba through you mothers. You mothers are the Shiv Shakti army. Jagadamba is also remembered. People don't know who the highest on high is. The highest on high is the Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul. Then there are Brahma, Vishnu and Shankar. What is the part of the Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul? He comes and makes Barrett pure from impure. He establishes the pure world through Brahma. You Brahma Kumars and Kumaris have Rakhi tied on you so that you make Barrett pure. O Baba, we will follow your Srimat. Become pure. Make Barrett pure and rule there afterwards. The Father comes and carries out establishment through Brahma. Brahma, the Father of people, is the Father of all. Jagadamba is the Mother of all. People of Barrett sing, You are the Mother and Father, and we are your children. The Father himself comes and teaches you. This is his mercy for you, through which you will see a lot of happiness in the future. Here there is a lot of sorrow, and this is why it is called hell. The deity world then becomes the devil world. There is no other land in the deity world. The unlimited Father comes and explains to you children the history and geography of the unlimited world, which no one else can explain to you. You children make a promise to the unlimited Father. O Baba, you have come to make Barrett into heaven. We will follow Srimat, make Barrett into elevated heaven, and then rule there. These are called the teachings of Rajyoga. Sannyasis have Hatha Yoga. They renounce their homes and families. You don't have to renounce anything. You have to forget this old world. You are now going to go to the new world. The Father has come as the guide. He is the liberator who liberates you from all sorrow. Barrett is the birthplace of Shiv Baba. The Somnath temple is also here. People have forgotten that Barrett is a great pilgrimage place. It is the birthplace of the Father of all human beings, who gives peace and happiness. Everyone should come to Barrett and bow down to Shiva in Shiva's temple. The most elevated directions are God's directions. Shri Shri Shiv Baba is the one who gives you unlimited happiness. You receive happiness from the Father. Destruction is just ahead of you. The gates to the land of peace and the land of happiness are to open through this great war. You BKs are serving with your bodies, minds and wealth to make Barrett into heaven, just as everyone served Barrett with their bodies, minds and wealth according to the directions of Gandhiji and liberated it from British rule. However, there is a lot of sorrow now. You now have to conquer that Ravan. For half a cycle it is the Kingdom of Rama, and for half a cycle it is the Kingdom of Rama. By becoming body conscious in the Copper Age, you forget the Father, and because of not knowing the Father, you continue to fight and quarrel with one another. So, when the people of Barrett become unhappy, the Father comes to awaken the fortune of you children. There is no question of blind faith here. This is a study. It is only the Father who comes and gives you all the knowledge, because He is knowledgeful. He says, I have the knowledge of the whole cycle. In the Golden Age there is the kingdom of Lakshmi and Narayan, and then there is the kingdom of Rama and Sita. There the lion and the lamb drink water together. As are the king and queen, so the subjects. There was benefit in religion. Now there is sorrow in every home. The Father comes and makes everyone happy. You mothers of Barrett are the Shakti army. This is your temple. You are now sitting in Rajyoga. These are called the teachings of Rajyoga. God the Father is teaching you. The Father comes and awakens the fortune of everyone through you mothers. This praise is only of the Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul. Deities too are praised. Impure human beings praise sannyasis too. For you mothers it is said, salutations to the mothers. Barrett becomes heaven through you mothers. One cannot receive happiness without having purity. Only those who belong to the Father and remember Him, only those who break away from everyone else and connect themselves to the one Shiv Baba, will go to Shiv Baba. The Father only incarnates in Barrett. You were so unhappy. So many children have come here to attain happiness. You do spiritual social service for everyone. You are an incognito army who conquer Ravan and become the masters of heaven. The incorporeal Father speaks to you incorporeal souls. You souls listen with your organs. The sanskars of 84 births are in you souls. Those who come at the beginning take 84 births, and those who come later take fewer births. Barrett was crowned, and it has now become poverty-stricken. It is once again becoming crowned. This is the same war that took place 5,000 years ago, through which Barrett became heaven. Your study is Rajyoga. Sannyasis have Hatha Yoga. You children have to forget the old world and remember the one Father. It is only with the fire of yoga that your sins will be cut away. There is no other way to become pure. Acha. To the sweetest beloved, long lost and now found children, love, remembrance and good morning from the Mother, the Father, Bap-Dada. The spiritual Father says namaste to the spiritual children, and the spiritual children say namaste to the spiritual Father. Night Class, 28th of June 1968. All of you who are sitting here understand that you are souls and that the Father is sitting here. This is known as sitting in soul consciousness. Not everyone is sitting with this awareness. We are souls and we are sitting in front of Baba. Now that Baba has reminded us, we have this awareness, and so we will pay attention. There are many whose intellects wander outside. Even though they are sitting here, it is as though their ears are closed. Their intellects wander outside somewhere or other. The children who are sitting in remembrance of the Father are earning an income. The intellect's yoga of many is outside. It is as though they are not on this pilgrimage. Their time is being wasted. When you see the Father, you will remember Baba. Of course, it is number-wise according to your efforts. Some develop a very strong habit. I am a soul, not this body. The Father is knowledgeful, and so you children also receive that knowledge. We now have to return home. The cycle is ending, and we have to make effort. A lot of time has gone by, and only a little time now remains... Before the days of their examination, children study a lot. They feel that they would otherwise fail, and that their status would be reduced a lot. The children's efforts continue all the time. Because of body consciousness, there are sins performed. There will be 100-fold punishment for that, because you have me defamed. You must not perform such actions that the Father's name is defamed, and this is why it is sung, those who defame the Sat Guru cannot receive a status. Status means a sovereignty. The one who is teaching you is the Father. In no other satsangs, spiritual gatherings, do they have an aim or objective. This is our Rajyoga. No one else can say anything like this, that they are teaching Rajyoga. They believe that there is happiness in peace. There is no question of either sorrow or happiness. There is peace and only peace. It is then understood, this one doesn't have that much in his fortune. The highest fortune of all is of those who play their parts from the beginning. There they do not have this knowledge. There are no thoughts. You children know that you all incarnate and come down here with different names and forms. This is a drama, is it not? We souls adopt bodies and play our parts. The Father sits here and explains all of these secrets. You children have supersensuous joy within you. You have that happiness within you. It would be said, this one is soul conscious. The Father explains, you are students. You know that you are going to become deities, the masters of heaven. You are not going to become just deities, but also the masters of the world. This stage will be permanent when you reach your Karmatit stage. It will definitely happen according to the drama. You understand that you are in the godly family. You are definitely going to receive the sovereignty of heaven. Those who do a lot of service will receive a high status. Internally, some feel that they will receive a low status. Those who do a lot of service and bring benefit to many will definitely receive a high status. Baba has explained that you can sit in yoga in this way here. Outside Madhaban, at the centres, it cannot be like this. To come at 4 a.m. and then sit for conducted meditation, how can that happen there? No, those who live at centres can sit there. You must not tell this to people living outside, even by mistake. This is not the time for that. Those who are here, it is fine for them because they are sitting at home. There they have to come from outside. This is just for those who live here. Your intellects should imbibe this knowledge. I am a soul, and this is the immortal throne of the soul. You should develop this habit. We are brothers and speaking to brothers. Consider yourselves to be souls and remember the Father, and your sins will be absolved. Acha. To the sweetest spiritual children, love, remembrance, good night, and namaste from the spiritual father and Dada. Essence Vedana. 1. Do spiritual social service with your body, mind, and wealth. Conquer Ravan and make Barrett into heaven. 2. In order to receive limitless happiness, promise to stay pure, break away from everyone else, and remain in remembrance of the One Father. Blessing. May you consider yourself to be on an unlimited stage and constantly playing an elevated part as a hero actor. All of you are showpieces in the showcase of the world. You are amidst all the unlimited souls on the biggest stage of all. Create every thought, speak every word, and perform every action with the awareness that all souls of the world are watching you. By doing this, every act of yours will be elevated, and you will become a hero actor. Everyone desires to attain something from you instrument souls, and so, as children of the bestower, constantly continue to give to everyone and fulfill their hopes. Slogan: when you have the power of truth, you will continue to receive happiness and power. Om Shanti.